let's imagine for a second that I was working with a corporation and really good designers and developers in a video game. I decided to make my own Battle Royale. The game was free. The only thing you guys would pay for would be in-game cosmetics that would not be nearly as expensive as Fortnite. I would cater to every single player, but yet make the game a fine balance between veteran PC pros to a mobile player who hasn't played video games very much in his life. I could make it balanced. I could make it fun. I could make the new biggest thing in gaming history. I literally believe this in every cell of my body. I feel it. I've been gaming for so long at such a competitive top tier level that it's about time I make my own fucking video game. I got to. I have to. Before I die on this planet, I want to make a video game. Not only that, I want the effing video game to be popular. I can do it. I need the help of a corporation. I need these people to get back to me, man. I want to do this so badly. Think about this for a second. Think about them. Think about this corporation I'm talking to you about, right? You guys have no idea who I'm talking about unless you've seen this game in front of you, right? And you're like, what is he talking about? Like, who? What? Imagine these guys aren't making very much money. Imagine by tomorrow, which is obviously not by tomorrow, but lack of better terms, imagine by tomorrow the game is #1 trending. I promise, it's that easy. I know what guns, I know what recoils, I know what, no bloom. I know the important things that make a game popular and that make a game fun. I know I've such a big creative imagination that I would do things nobody's thought of. It brings me back to when I was working with Creative Destruction, because when I was working with Creative Destruction, those guys were taking all of my ideas and not paying me jack shit for it, right? They were totally taking advantage of me, using all my ideas, and they wouldn't give me any credit. What I actually came out to find out later is that those developers at Creative Destruction, which I had known that they were under the same umbrella of Epic Games, but what I didn't know is that Creative Destruction stopped funding their own game. They were taking my ideas and going straight to Epic Games with them, and they were actually implementing those ideas from season 11 chapter 2, the boat and the actual water, pretty much the lake is what I called it when I gave them the idea, that goes around the entire map, and then there's going to be creatures in the game that give it more of a feel of realism. I've given all those ideas to Creative Destruction 5 to 6 months prior to Epic Games actually implementing those ideas. So people don't really understand my frustration as far as like Creative Destruction and Fortnite go, but these guys have been taking and raping me and just and taking all of my ideas, implementing in their games, not giving me any credit, and these guys are just getting so much fucking money off of it. I'm at the point now where I realize my capabilities, my creativity, my skill-based top-tier gameplay, like, I know who I am as a video game player. I keep proving it in any game I go to. It's nothing about cockiness, has nothing to do about arrogance. It's just me being transparent. I play at a top tier level. I know what I'm doing. I know what players want. I know how to make a game popular. Do I know how to design a game? No. Have I been to college for this? No. Do I know the first thing about it? No. Would I sit there and say I do? No. Would I work with everybody though? Absolutely. Do everything I can. I understand it. Like, I don't know the process and things take time, but I do know that we can work this out as a team. So I'm not gonna rant or whatever you call this the entire video. I just want to be like super transparent with everybody, and I'm so passionate in gaming and rapping, and my channel right now is just not where it needs to be, and it's not my fault, it's not your guys' fault. It's just, that's just how things work out in life, man, and I'm coming to learn that and growing up a little bit and just being more mature and less insecure about it all. So yeah, my channel is not where it should be or where it needs to be, but I know that even through this game, if I just had one opportunity to work with a developer hand in hand on a game that has potential, that not only would these developers be rich, literally just just bathing in dough with their families, just so much money, it's insane, that we would actually have a new game to play other than Fortnite, and we could actually have fun again, and we can expand this gaming horizon and finally get past this Fortnite bullshit, man. I can do it. I know I can get past this Fortnite Twitch bullshit. Like, Nike, what do you mean the Twitch Fortnite bullshit? I'm just talking the fact that that game is literally in top 10 on Twitch every day. And it's been like that for 2 years now. And we're all over it. Even the Fortnite pros are over it. We're all done. We need a new game. It's not Call of Duty. Those guys have been failing us. Every game that comes out fails us. Let me take the throne. Let me take the torch. Let's take this home. Let's do this. Okay, I need these developers to get in touch with me. I need you guys to like this video. I'm gonna go post this in the Steam review. Like, I need you guys. Let's pop this shit up, dude. Let's go. Let's get past Fortnite. You guys think I'm tripping until this game drops? Until you see what I'm talking about. I said that I was not gonna rant or whatever you call this the entire video, but I just don't want you guys sitting here watching nothing. So I'm gonna talk this whole video, and you guys can turn it off at any time. But with regards to Fortnite, it's over. We got to take it home. Call of Duty's not doing its justice. These games are done. It's up for somebody out there to take the initiative, somebody passionate enough, somebody good enough, somebody with all the ingredients to bake this cake, not some half-ass developer who doesn't know how to play a fucking video game. Nope, we're done with that. We don't want any more Fortnite employees telling us what needs to be in the game when these motherfuckers don't even know how to fucking build a 90. You know what I'm saying? It's so goddamn irritating. My entire experience with gaming, from Counter-Strike to dealing with David Vonderhaar personally on a 1-on-1 because I got in-game banned by Activision on a fucking game that I didn't hack in. What the are you talking about? So my frustration is always with developers not knowing, not caring, not like it's always on them, right? Like if they cared and didn't care so much about being so rich and so greedy, like they would just be like, okay, we have a designated team to help certain divisions, and all we're here to do is make this game better. There's going to be so many people who voice their opinions that they don't like this, they don't like that. But if we can do a good job explaining why we do what we do, and we're not trying to, you know, shit on anybody in particular, we are just trying to find that medium, trying to find that balance, trying to make sure that a game is successful. You know what I mean? That's all we would be doing in this new battle royale I want to make. We would test the waters, figure out what works, what doesn't. But I have so many ideas, and here's one of my ideas, right? It may not be this game, right? But I don't have any other thing else to show, but this is such a good example to show of what I wouldn't mind in a battle royale. These guys wanted to work with me, they get in contact with me, and we start talking on some serious shit on a contractual level, and we start really talking about this and really putting out a game. I mean, this game would drop a separate release from what it is now on Steam. It would be a separate game from these developers with this mod. Okay, just like H1Z1 came out of why can't I think of the name? I know somebody in comment is gonna say it because he's a fucking know-it-all. Battlefield, oh, it's whatever. I know it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a really serious battle game, but it's not Battlefield. Okay, here's one of the biggest things that I want to do. Every single season, we're having a different map. Yep, I said it. A completely different map. Not an updated map. Not adding a new POI. No. We will have one season for a designated amount of time. Let's say 3 months. Okay, let's say 3.5 months. 4 months. Who knows? Let's do 4 months. And you have a battle pass. You have all the in-game cosmetics, just like Fortnite, if you will, but 3/4 of that, like, way cheaper. You know, like, we're not here to steal money. We just need money to fund our game and to keep the game going for new updates. That we don't want to be greedy like them. Okay. And then every season there's a new map, so that not only does it change the way you feel about the actual game, it will make you feel like you're playing a new game every season, and it'll be cool because this will be one of the things that I feel like I'm a president and I'm promising you guys I will make this the best ever. No, but like, honestly, on a real note, remember I was talking to you earlier in the video, if you guys got this far, you're fucking amazing, but earlier in the video I was talking to you about how I would set basically figure out the skill gap between pro veterans to mobile players, right? And this is one of them. If you're some guy who's been playing for 7 seasons straight and some guy comes in on the new season, well, guess what? You're almost on a fair start as far as the new map goes, right? You guys don't know what to expect. You don't. It's a brand new map, so everyone is going to be having fun in learning where the new hideouts are, or where the new routes are, or whatever it is, okay? But that'll be so amazing for players, to new players coming in and feeling like they're on a fair ground. Like, hey, maybe they got the first win over some guys been playing every season because that guy didn't even know that he was in a certain area that you can be. Whatever it is, that's a way of combating. And here's the problem. These fucking Fortnite developers are so goddamn fucking greedy. If they ever get their hands on this video, they will take that. They will use it like they do with everything I fucking do, man. I'm so tired of them taking my shit, not giving any credit. Ugh. Let's just calm down, Nike. I don't want to talk about that. Excuse me. I just want to say that's one of my biggest ideas is having a new map every single season, adding a new gun every single season, not necessarily taking out guns and vaulting and doing. I don't believe in that stuff. There's got to be different ways of going about update changes and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna end it right here. That's pretty much got everything I wanted to say out. I'm very passionate about this, guys. I'm very passionate. I know what I'm doing, and you can tell when someone's just talking shit or when they truly believe in something, and you guys can believe it with them. Like, we are at that level. If a developer hears this and they buy it for even 10 seconds, they just need to reach out to me, and then we will literally make a game. We will literally do this. We will put a timeline in place. We will have a contract in place. And by maybe even 3 months, as quick as 3 effing months, I can have this game on the Steam market as a separate battle royale. They would advertise it, and they need to spend their money, because obviously I don't have shit, but they need to spend their money on advertising. And then once they spend that money on advertising, I promise you, just like Fortnite, the game will pop. People will be like, this is the new Fortnite. As long as you are constantly taking care of the players and catering and making sure 2 things are good. The hit registry is always on point, period. There should be no questions, ands, ifs, or buts. That's the most important thing to a shooting game, is your hit registry. And servers, which kind of go hand in hand. But anyways, like I said I wasn't gonna rant. I did rant the entire video. If you guys got all the way to this point, type in the comments your name and your Twitter.